Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another live stream by Virtual Flight Diaries. And here we are with the Fenix A321 in the American livery, and we're going to be flying from Philadelphia over to O'Hara International Airport in Chicago. This is going to be our second test of the WinWing Ursa Minor 32 metal, and it should be a fun trip. I just love using this thing, man. I can't wait till WinWing comes up with a Boeing version too, so that when PMDG decides to finally drop their NGs, I got something else to fly with. But that might be for a while. There's no word on that, but I can't imagine that they're not gonna. Anyway, we're at the gate. We are on ground power, and let's get on board. Let's get fired up. Let's get going. All right. So let's see here. All right. So got that loaded in. Let's do some flows. Some emergency lights can get armed. Auto. Let's turn the APU on because it's cold. Just snowed here today. I dialed the time back. We're going to be doing a little bit of a sunset flight, probably landing at night, and yeah, it should be fun. I want to thank everybody. Welcome aboard, and thank you for watching. And let's get going. We are on Vatsim. New York Center isn't on, so we don't have any ATC. But hopefully something pops up along the way. But either way, if you guys want to, fly along. If not, sit back and enjoy the ride. All right, so strobes go to auto. Crew supply on. Ground control on. CVR test. Let's get you aligning. That's good. That goes to captain. Do fire test. We haven't refueled yet, so the pumps stay off. It does so even though the APU is on, it does a trickle draw, so you don't have to turn the pump on to run the APU. And we got cargo fire. And that's it for our overhead for now. Got constraints, airport. We're going to be climbing up to 360, so we'll get that in there. CTAP is 118.5. I think I programmed that in already. Yep, 118.5. All right, that's good. That's good. Coming down. No, 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 no. Oxygen test. All right, let's get boarded. Yeah, no, so this flight was supposed to happen Thursday night, but everybody moved up the time on me for my trip this weekend, so I had to push it off to today. I know we normally don't fly on Sunday nights, but you know, why not? I also haven't come up with the schedule yet for next week. I was really hoping that we'd be flying the NG, but I am not entirely sure that is going to happen. Hopefully before Christmas, right? All right, so let's get flight. Good. Let's stop. Flight plan. All right, so we are at flight number American 556. That's index 7. And we're going up to 360. Call our winds in here. Wind request. Request is good. Let's get the IRS line on ref. It's all good. Get this up so I can see what's going on. Loading our fuel. There we go. We're fueling now. All right, so let's keep going here. We got flight plan. We're going to be taking off 27 left. Let's go through to Philly 4. Insert U. They're really just a manual thing. We'll get vectors to Pottstown, but it's no ATC, so we'll vector ourselves. And at Chicago, we're coming in 27 center. 27 center. And we'll do the Vatsim. Vatsim 4 with the Vatsim transition. Insert U. Actually, let's do a via. All right. So what plan is in? Okay, so secondary flight plan will copy you. And all right, so in it, KPHL/KPHL. And we're just setting up for if we have to return back to Philly. Secondary flight plan, we'll put the departure in, departing 27 left. Sid. Arrival, we'll come back 27. Come back 27 left. No star. Excuse me, no via. That's set in RadNav. So we actually have bugle lead on. Leave the ground power attached to keep the load off the system. But we got, what we got for situational awareness? We got a, let's put MXE in there. 18.2. In it B, we are looking at a zero fuel weight of 149.7. Put the standard in 30 just to get that up. We got 0 on the route reserve. Our alternate fuel is 2.5. 400's good on the taxi. Planned for the taxi fuel. We're doing 45 minutes. Final time. Clear you out. Oh, we hit fuel planning, and what we're trying to do is we're going to see how much we need for the trip versus how much we're taking on board. And if it's less than what we're taking on board, then we're good. All right, so we got our block fuel is 20.5. It's all good. Taking on 193 passengers. Baggage is coming on board. There we go. I was wondering when that was going to start loading. Just want to get a little bit of lighting as we go into the sunset. You on the flight plan page. So we can actually see if we can. Let's do a takeoff run. So 27 left dry. Sync you up with the load sheet. We're not going to do a forced toga. Optimal anti-ice is going to be, what's our temperature? -6. Yeah, anti-ice is going to be coming on. Engines. Packs will be on. Sync you up, calculates. So flaps 2 up for 1606767 for our speeds. Send them a do. That's good. Flex 51, certainly cold enough to keep it at flex. All right, so fuel comes on. We can turn on the seatbelt signs. Heats. We're still good up, so we're still looking to complete boarding. We're rocking the IAEs with sharklets. Boy, when GXS works, man, very immersive. You know what I didn't get to do yet? Fix that. Still got a bunch of passengers to load. Baggage is on. Yeah, we'll lock you. So I finally got auto FPS working. It seems to be making my sim buttery smooth. Let's see if that holds up. All right. So let's get cockpit prep completed. Gear pins and covers removed. Signs on and auto. Adheres naved. Fuel quantity 20.4 pounds set. Takeoff data is set. Baro is set 30.8. Windows closed and armed. Beacon is on. Travelers are idle. Parking brake is on. Before start, pushback checklist complete.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback. Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Change there.
Locking gear.
Philadelphia traffic, American 556, pushing back from Bravo 16. Philly. We'll face south on the ramp.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Due to icing conditions, wait until our brakes are set to start the engines. Not quite sure I understand what that means, or why you would have to do that.
Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set. Ignition is turning engine 1.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Love these engine sounds. Let's fire up engine 2. All right, set flaps 2 for takeoff. A step in our flow, no problem. If you can cut them off. And let's turn the lights on for taxi. All right, flight controls check. Full forward. Full aft, neutral, full right, full left, neutral, rudder pedals, full right, full left, neutral. All right, flight controls check complete. After start takeoff, the anti-ice, engine ice, engine anti-ice on. All right, flight controls checked. Wait, okay. And engine ECAM status checked. Pitch trim up 4. 1, 2, 4. Briefing complete. Flap setting config 2. V1 160, 167, 167, flex 51 set. Rudder trims neutral. On the spoiler. Max. All right, let's get going. All right, parking brake released. Philadelphia traffic, American 556, taxi runway 27 left via Quebec, Kilo, November, Sierra 3, Philadelphia. So we got 2705. On normal. Clear left, clear right. There's November. Philadelphia traffic, American 556, crossing runway 27 right, Philadelphia. Squawk on mode C, so we're going to check that out before we take off. Seems to be a little bit of a conflict with that sign. That's fine. All right, so let's see. Predicted wind shear can come on. Radar can come on. What didn't I do? Yeah, now we're squawking and talking. All right, before takeoff checklist, ECAM takeoff no blue. Cabin crew advised. Lights are on. Engine mode selectors normal, packs off, or packs on, APU off. Radar, TCAS, protective wind shear. Radar is on, TCAS set on, and predictive wind shear is auto. Runway 27 left confirmed. Flaps 2, 160, 167, 167. Let's go. Philadelphia traffic, American 556 departing runway 27 left. Straight out departure with a right turn direct to Pottstown, Philadelphia. All right, A321, be mindful of tail strike. I don't spoil my path. Yoga. Man Flex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue. Hundred knots, stick neutral. Try to stay center line. Here's V1, rotate. Laps 1. Speed check. All right, thrust climb, nav. That power back. You're up. Can't forget that. There's the Commodore Barry Bridge. Just crossed over that this afternoon. All right, let's go direct to Pottstown. Insert U. Autopilot on. Over traffic just departed runway 27 left. Coming through 3,700 for flight level 360 direct Pottstown. American 556. Last call. Flaps up. That was just a flap over speed warning. It actually wasn't that big of a deal. We were just barely into the red line. But should have done it. Right, spoilers off. Gear up, flaps up. Taxi lights can come off. All right, so ice not detected. You can shut that down. Go up to 80. All right, landing gear up, flaps up, packs on, APU off, barrel ref is set. Absolutely have really been loving this this throttle quadrant. It's actually really nice. Don't mean to glaze it, but it's true. And for the price point, all right, passing 10,000. Shut them off. Landing lights can come off. Cabin crew passing 10,000. All right, everybody, I want to welcome you aboard Flight 556, service to Chicago. We're going to have decent weather. They're expecting clearer conditions over in Chicago, so we shouldn't have any problems. So I get everyone sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. We're cruising up to flight level 360. That's 3,600 feet, or 30,600 feet above, 6,000 feet above the ground. And just sit back, listen to your flight attendants, and thank you for choosing American. All right. That was a horrible cabin announcement. Horrible cabin announcement. All right. Let's put advisory in. 22.8. Doesn't look like we'll have any ATC on our way over, but you never know. We pop up. It's a Sunday, though. Really wanted to do this Thursday. Oh, wow. Look at that. That is cool. Look at that cloud surfing. All right, so let's set standard before we forget. 1, 2, and 3. Crossing flight level 222 now. Cross check. So, how was everybody's weekend? Mine was good. Spent it down the Jersey Shore. Little vacation getaway with the family before Christmas. So I had a pretty good time. Hope everybody else had a good time this weekend. Did a lot of flight simming. So what do you think we should fly next week? That's what I got to think about. Got to set up the next week's schedule. Got Tuesday night and Thursday afternoon. So 2 flights. Maybe we'll do Tuesday night. I think maybe we'll do some 146. We've flown the RJ in 2024. We haven't actually really looked at that that 146. Of course, I really do think that PMDG is gonna drop that before Christmas. Maybe we'll fly. We'll do some iFly Max, kind of get ourselves back into the 737 feel. What do you guys think? You think PMDG is gonna drop this week? I don't have a lot of faith in that. We'll take the Max back out for a spin. I thought like a center came on, but it was just the weather moving on the map. Blasted out of Boston. This tower. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Excuse me, because we've been flying a lot of Airbus lately. We're going to do some Max, some 737 Max next week. This is in the Boston Center.
November 16 Bravo, affirmative, runway 32 for Airlines.
Get some ATC going in the background.
November 3 Charlie Lima, descend via the J-Front 2 arrival, runway 27, Boston at 200 299. turn left heading T40 to equalizer. Direction, join the final approach course.
Alright, 240, join the final approach course, out of 120.
Slow night tonight, guys. That's okay. Just sit back, chill. I've really been practicing the Airbus. Trying to get my landings a lot smoother. It's my goal. My goal is to turn the turn this all into a butter machine for me. I want to be able to get it pretty down pat. And that takes practice. I've been doing some circuits and stuff like that to try to improve. There's a video in the chat on my Discord dropped by channel member Holden. That's really good for learning how to land the Airbus. It's very informative. Who's got a hot mic?
Delta 128, contact Boston Tower 128 for Nicolet.
188, 128.
And near the 1024 Boston Center, hello, radar contact line maintain level 380. frequency.
Squawk 5517 departure, this frequency, 45 level.
San Francisco Victor, runway 33, taxi via Delta Sierra from runway 24, advised, ready for departure.
33 is Delta Sierra, Golf 24, we'll let you know ready, 45.
Let's verify this is for wing VFRC, correct?
Yes, that's correct. It's not this frequency.
Roger, approved.
Cover.
Okay.
Air Transit 434 Boston Center, hello, radar contact, climb maintain level 38, correction 370, reset transponder, squawk 3521.
Well, he couldn't be talking to me because I didn't hear anything on 122.8. And I'm not showing a transmit indicator, so it didn't pertain to me. Oh, 380 miles to our top of descent.
And it's 1024, leaving 16,000, clear direct right home. And radio 106, information Delta just came current, Boston Terminal 2993, high low from wing Q7. Approach 5, Farley, Boston Center. November 6, Lima Bravo. Let's see, welcome to Nashua, taxi parking is present up today.
Snowed like the dickens overnight tonight up here. Well, overnight last night.
Departure, radar contact, climb maintain level 400. Delta, current ILS runway 27. This frequency, squawk 7313.
All right, just an hour left in the flight.
370.
Cruising along pretty good. Got pretty decent headwind. Let's see, we're at 409 knots across the ground with a true speed of 459. So that leaves us about a 50, a little over 50 knots across the nose. Can't wait for the Neos to drop. Thinking maybe Q1 of next year. It's not happening next year. Sunday night and chill.
dinner, if you hear me, Southwest 481, climbing flight level 240, 400.
FedEx 481 Indy Center, good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
350, Southwest 481.
We got CTAF for ORD.
Southwest 481, recycle transponder, squawk 1477.
Well, 147, Southwest 481.
Oh, yeah. That community, the flight sim community blowing up over PMDG. You know, I think PMDG kind of you know what? I haven't really formed an opinion on that. Not really sure what to make of it. I'm guessing they can kind of do what they want. They want it to be good. I don't blame them. Pardon me. I'm tired.
CBS 1303, proceed direct to Urban, cross Urban at maintain 6000 at Urban, cleared for the ILS, runway 35 left approach.
Watching the scenery department. These clouds don't look good. I wonder. Maybe I'll probably crash my stream. Be a little better. I don't know. Just turned on Rex Atmos Core. Some phone messages. Oh, does anyone have any questions about the Ursa Minor 32 metal? How many people have picked that up, or are they picking it up? Like to let me know. I did drop a tutorial video if you guys did pick it up and you're kind of struggling with setting the thing up. I did drop a tutorial video on the channel. Pretty much cut it straightforward because it took me forever. So the videos out there on setting it up are kind of old.
Red Rose Airways 825, I have an amendment to your route advisory to the copy. Red Rose Airways 825, you're clear to the Kilo Oscar Romeo Foxtrot Airport via direct Montebello, then the turn 2 arrival, that's Mike Oscar Lima VOR, then the turn 2 arrival. For now, the Sunday maintain flight level 310.
Structure arrival, option for the transmission, okay, contact East 11.
Red Rose 825, can you say that one more time?
It was torque 2 for arrival, and what was the level from 2 to 7?
Yep, Red Rose Airways 825, it's going to be direct to Montebello, Mike Oscar Lima, then the Turk 2, and descend and maintain flight level 310.
310 Montebello, by torque 2.
What are we doing the week before Christmas? We're going to be, or the week of Christmas. Wow, because this week coming up is the week before Christmas. The week of Christmas, I'm on vacation. So other than the family holiday stuff, we'll be streaming left and right. I do have a holiday stream in the works, and I'm going to be giving away a couple gift certificates as Christmas presents for everybody. So you're gonna want to tune in next week.
GPS 1303, runway 35 left, good plan. 25, just to maintain flight level 310.
This is MSFS 310.
KPS 1303, welcome to Louisville. Exit when able, safe parking.
About 190 miles to our top of descent. Not in use. What runways are we using?
Alright, UPS 1303, exit parking via Bravo 6, good night. Airways A25, losing Myers base to the east, DT's offline, radar service is terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Thank you much. Service message approved. Good night.
Indy Center, good evening. Southwest 669, flight level 370. 15 miles north of Lexington.
Southwest 669, Indy Center, hello.
All right, so it looks like they're landing now runway 28 center at Chicago. So we're gonna set that up. All right, yeah, so we're going to come in on the ILS 28 center. That works out for us too, because we're going to do 27 center, and because we're going to hotel terminal, so that works out just fine. Out just grand. That works.
FedEx 3709 Indy Center, sorry about that. Push back on Delta, approved, if needed, base southwest.
Pushback on Delta, base southwest, FedEx 3709.
481 leaving my airspace to the east. Washington's offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved today.
Get a problem, Southwest 481, see ya. AD Center, Delta 2000, flight level 320.
From 2000, AD Center, idea. Delta 2000, radar contact 78 miles northeast of the trough, Muir Island.
All right, got 30 minutes till we're on the ground. Let's get inside the cockpit and let's get our approach set up. All right, we're doing the Vatsim 4. So let's check that out. Linking up with Vatsim. But there's no real restrictions. It's supposed to be ATC guided. So somewhere around Dweeb, we're going to shoot over to probably Linda. So we're going to be at 9,000 feet right in here. That's going to be our approach. Routing, we got from Vatsim track 382 to Hopo. Then track 300 to Mitka, then on the 337 to Prize, and then track 359 to Hulls. It's just really following the tracks here. And then XX ATC to assign us. So we're going to vector ourselves because there's no ATC on. Fadeaway ground is on. We got Chicago, we got our arrival. Let's go, Chicago. So for our approach, we're doing the 28 center.
Delta 2000, cross cutter, and maintain flight level 230.
Cutter, at maintain 230, Delta 10.
28 center, 28 center. Where are you? 28 center. There we go. 28 center. Let's check you out.
Southwest 1276 Indy Center, good afternoon.
Indy Center, Delta 1823, Cincinnati with Oscar, cleared to Atlanta.
Delta 1823, you're cleared to the Atlanta airport. Cecil 3, departure remit transition, then it's filed.
All right, so Linda at 9,000, and then we'll step down to our Sika as a final approach fix.
5,000 additional at this frequency, squawk.
All right, so the 28 center approach, we got 108.95, 273 on the course, 2300 at Sika for the final approach course.
23 reback, correct?
851 is our decision height. Barrow, it's 200 feet above the ground. Airport elevation 680. Missed approach. If we have to go miss, we'll climb to 1,100 feet. And climbing left turn to 4,000 on the heading 215 and inbound to DuPage. And we'll go to the DuPage VOR and hold. No other restrictions, no weather, and one thing we mark has got to be 9,000 at Linda. All right, any questions? Yep, let's get our
This aircraft on frequency Indy Center will be closing in 1-2 minutes.
you off to the side. So destination data. Utah for O'Hara, we got 230 at 9. Temperature is minus 15. QNH is 057. And our Barrow is 851. VAP 143, VLS is 138. So we're going to be coming in we're going to be coming in pretty quick. All right.
Delta 660, I'm moving my airspace to the east. DC is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
Thank you for the service. Have a good evening, Southwest 669.
All right, 9,000 is set. Briefing is complete.
9, fly runway heading, runway 35, runway 5 right, clear for takeoff.
5 right, good for takeoff, runway heading, on FedEx 3709.
All right, so we're all set up for our top of descent. We got the arrival programmed. Our approach is briefed. Still no ATC. That's fine. It's a nice, chill Sunday night flight. I do know what I need to do. Put in the CTAF right for it. Forget that.
FedEx 3709 heavy, radar contact, say altitude leaving.
So,
Take it for FedEx 3709.
FedEx 3709 heavy, radar contact, say altitude passing.
FedEx 3709, yourself up.
gun monitoring Indianapolis. Oh, looking good. Ready, guys? It's we'll start down at about 32 miles. Probably start down a little closer. A little early. So we'll kick it down at Vatsim. There's Watson. All right. Let's bring her down. Set activated. And we're coming on down. Night lighting really does look good in SU4. I think that's what we're gonna turn in on. After Mika, we're going to go direct Dweeb. drag. Seatbelt signs on. One, two, three. Get CTAP on. O'Hare traffic, American 556, passing 12,000, descending 9,000, direct Linda for the runway 28 center approach. Any traffic in the area, please advise. It's on. All right, we're looking good. That Frontier flight looks like he might be giving way or trying to cut me off. I'm not sure. All right, flaps 1. All right, let's slow up here. Yeah, see, Frontier flight right out in front of us. All right. So it looks like he's gone off to 27 right. Equalizer capture, actual capture the approach. Flaps 2. American 550, O'Hara traffic, American 556, established on the ILS runway 28 center, O'Hara. All right, so let's get flight recorder recording. So what do you think, guys? You think I'm going to make a good landing? What? My guess is going to be 270. 270. All right, airports and runways in sight. Chicago night skyline looking good. Good land. Seatbelt signs are on. We're all looking good. So let's go. Gear down. Flaps 3. Radio altimeter alive. Flaps full. Medium brake. O'Hare traffic. American 556, short final, runway 28 center. O'Hara. All right, speed brakes armed, cabin is ready. Landing at no blue. Let's do this. Stable, clear to land. Missed approach altitude is set.
$500.
500 check. Runway is in sight.
$100 above.
My plane.
Minimum
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard. 10, 5.
O'Hare traffic, United 3, departing off runway 27 left, O'Hare.
All right. I don't trust that 315. We're gonna check Volanta. O'Hare traffic, American 556, clear runway 28 center. O'Hara. Right. So spoilers out. Flaps can come up. Yeah. Taxi killer. Killer lights. So you gone. All right, and let's see where we're going here. Traffic, American 556, taxiing to the ramp via Papa, Echo Echo, Lima Lima, O'Hara. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I've been trusting that landing rate monitor from Flow. Seems to be a little high. Well, we're gonna check out. I mean, it felt good. Stop the recording. We'll see what Volanta has to say about it. All right, our next taxiway should be Echo Echo. Air traffic, American 556, crossing runway 28 right at Echo Echo, O'Hara.
American out, hold your food.
It's nice of him. Appreciate that.
Flight traffic, United 743, landing on Q8 right on November 5. O'Hara.
Yeah, he was on Lima Lima, so we just cruised on over to the next taxiway.
Flight traffic, United 743, departing runway 2, 5.
All right, so we're going to see what Volanta says. So the flow landing rate monitor told us 315. It just didn't, I don't know. I didn't feel like 315. Break on. Welcome to O'Hara International Airport. Let's see what Volanta says. Flight. $236 at 1.1. I'll pop that up real quick for you guys to see.
Flight traffic, United 743 is departing pattern to the southwest on left crossing. Go ahead.
So not terrible, not the greatest, but you know, not in the realm of unrealistic. So, all right, guys, let's check out that replay, and we're gonna wrap this up. So we got DC from Vatsim. Let's of course dial the time back. Check out the replay. That's awesome. That's funny. We're gonna have Strobe effects, I guess. I always love coming in over Chicago. It's such an iconic city for aviation. It really is. A little bit of stutters as the scenery loads in. Boats look good. Yeah, it was a little firm. It's a little firm, but not too bad, right? All right, guys, that's gonna be it for the stream. I appreciate everybody tuning in, staying with me. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help out the channel, support the channel. And we're gonna end this here. I got a next week's schedule to post, and we're gonna go from there. So I'm gonna wind this back, and we'll get the outro music rolling. All right, so that's going to be it. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. This is Virtual Flight Diaries. My name is John. See you.